Creating an extension in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. After installing Visual Studio Code and the AL language extension, you are ready to start building extensions for Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. Begin by opening Visual Studio Code. It is recommended to always choose New Window when creating a new extension. You can build extensions for both cloud and on-premise environments. The same extension can be deployed in either environment, but be aware that certain syntax or functions might only work in on-premise instances, not in the cloud. To create a new extension, open the View menu and select Command Palette or use the shortcut Ctrl plus Shift plus P. Then type AL and select the ALGO command. Alternatively, you can press alternate key plus A followed by alternate key plus L to trigger the ALGO command directly. Next, Visual Studio Code will prompt you to choose a location for your extension. You can either use the suggested default path or specify a custom directory. Next, name your project. For example, Hello World extension. After naming your project, Visual Studio Code will ask you to select a target platform. Choose the latest platform version 14.0 Business Central 2024 Release Wave 2 in this case. If any issues arise during the build, you can adjust the platform version in the app.json file. Next, Visual Studio Code may prompt you to trust the authors of the files in the folder. Click Yes. I trust the authors to enable all features. You can also run Visual Studio Code as an administrator to bypass this step. You can also monitor the Explorer on each step during the setup of the project. Visual Studio Code automatically generates several files such as app.json and helloworld.al file. Next, Visual Studio Code will ask whether you want to connect to a Microsoft Cloud Sandbox or your own server. Select the server environment based on what you are using. If you have both online and on-premise environments, choose the appropriate one for your extension. For this example, let's select Microsoft Cloud Sandbox. This selection will create a launch.json file where you can configure settings such as environment type and name. Once the server is selected, Visual Studio Code will prompt you for your credentials. By default, it connects via username and password from your Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central online or on-premise installation. If you selected the Microsoft Cloud Sandbox, you will see a sign-in box. Click Copy and Open, then paste the copied code into the browser. Sign in with your Microsoft account and provide your password if not already logged in. Once signed in, Visual Studio Code will begin downloading the required symbols for the project. You can monitor progress in the Output section and review any issues in the Problems tab. If you encounter errors such as symbols not being downloaded, there could be multiple causes. Simply check the Problems tab for details. In this case, let's look at a common issue. One frequent problem is version incompatibility. For example, if the Cloud Sandbox version is 24, but the app.json file specifies version 25, you may encounter errors. To resolve this, open the app JSON file, change the application version from 25 to 24 and try downloading the symbols again. To download the symbols, use the shortcut Ctrl plus Shift plus P, then select AL, download symbols. In the output section, you will see API requests being sent and symbols will start downloading into the .al packages folder. Once complete, you will see the message all reference symbols have been downloaded. At this point, any errors in the Hello World L file should disappear. By default, when you create a new extension, a Hello World page extension is generated. Although we won't dive into the details here, it will be covered in other lessons within this course. Next, let's explore how to build an extension. We will cover this process in the upcoming lessons.